March 27th, here in Juneau. Another 33-degree day with snow. Covering the docks again.
We spent almost 3 weeks in Juneau. Our focus was to reprovision and work on a boat project, our masthead. We did not film too much, but we can show you some highlights. First of all, it snowed a lot while we were there. We did finally get to work on our bathroom project. Here's what it looked like before. You can see the old tile and, well, you can see what it looked like. We decided to take out all the tile and replace it on the walls with wallpaper and on the surfaces with some glass tile block. That's how it looked when we finished putting the tile in. Here's Jim's helper. Barkley was helping with all the wiring. Jim put in a couple of extra electrical outlets and did some extra plumbing, and we added a laundry hamper below the drawer in the bathroom. And here's the finished product with all the new wallpaper and the tile and grout in. We were really happy with how it all turned out. We took a little bit of time to get out and walk around and enjoy the scenery and the town. While we were in Juneau, we experienced 3 of these amazing sunny days. It is absolutely beautiful when the sun comes out. We also took some time to be a tourist. We went to the Brotherhood Bridge to check out the scenery, and then we made our way to the Mendenhall Glacier to see what it looks like in the snow as compared to the summertime visit we had a couple of years ago. The lake was iced over, which was pretty cool. We would like to take a moment to provide a heartfelt thank you to Eric, one of our subscribers, who greeted us when we arrived in Juneau. He provided us with a set of keys to his car and was an awesome host the entire time we were there. We couldn't have accomplished what we did without his assistance. Thank you, Eric. Here's Eric with our very first Sea Venture t-shirt given away.
It's kind of cool. We're right off downtown Juneau. And there's these little pockets where it's really windy and then it's not windy. So right now it looks like we're entering another one looking at the water. And then look up at the wind gauge. 27 knots. I just saw 24 now. Off the port bow.
And the boat is listing over
because of the wind. It looks like we're going to go on a little bit and have no wind.
And the water up ahead looks pretty good. And the forecast, or the stations we've been looking at up ahead, looked really good. So we'll see if that's indeed the case.
All right, leaving Juneau after getting a lot done. Looks like it'll be a reasonable travel day. Not sure of our destination. Cruising along down the channel. Not too far from Juneau yet. Still headed toward the Taku entrance. That's where we got all the ice on the boat on the way up, but there's some weather stations there that you can get from Marine Exchange of Alaska, their website. They do commercial monitoring of AIS and have wind stations all over, and they've got 2 right up here. Great resource. You need cell coverage. In the meantime, Rosie's like going through the book and having a salad and trying to figure out where we might go tonight. Figure out what the plan is.
How far can we go?
How far can we go?
Yes.
Yes. We'll just have to wait and see.
Okay, we're coming up on this island. I don't remember the name of it. I'll note it. And there's looks like a fair amount of current on the east side and not so much on the west. So we're going to change our course and go around the west side of the island. In the meantime, the swells are getting bigger. We already have the poles out, but we're breaking down. It's time to put the fish out. So Jim is getting ready to throw them in the water.
I thought I heard a whale. Maybe not. Same idea, throw this one.
Definitely current, so.
Okay.
What's that?
Same idea here. Throw this one over the rope.
Oh. Approaching Grand Island. In waters that are a little lumpy. I think this must be the washing machine effect that people talk about. I thought we were going to avoid it, but not going to happen. We have a pretty good tidal exchange today, and I think that may be part of what's causing this. Here you can see the current or waters coming from the starboard side. And this is looking forward. Jim out the back. Just taking a look at what's going on out there. Oh. Looking up Taku Inlet. We're rounding Grand Island, and we still got a little bit more stuff to get through, but it looks pretty promising up ahead as we get in the lee of the Taku Harbor winds, Taku Inlet winds. Well, the gloomy weather that is ahead of us, we didn't know if it was what it was going to be, snow or rain. It is 2:30 in the afternoon. You'd think it would be a little lighter than this, but in reality, we're just cruising into a snowstorm. So I'm just starting to see the snowflakes coming down, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Not sure if you can see it, but we are cruising into a snowstorm. So I was trying to see if I could show you the snowflakes. It's pretty much in
Going 6.7 knots, 7 knots, somewhere right in there. We're working against a current right now. But I think we're going to duck into Tracy Arm as an anchorage for tonight. It's kind of the timing that we can do before dark. I don't think there's really any reason to go anchor in the dark. So looks like about 2 more hours. Otherwise, pretty gray actually outside, right?
You want to share what's going on?
Yeah, our main computer navigation GPS is cutting in and out. So now we're back to no position, no GPSs.
Where's the little GPS
Right
guy
there, 0.
So 0
position.
GPSs. This what it tells us, not a pretty picture. So we opened Navionics, and it remembers we were in Juneau,
It
but
doesn't seem to be updating.
is not updating.
Oh.
So it's a good thing we have
Another set of time 0 with a separate GPS running right here. And it all
this one
seems
has
good.
6
GPSs.
satellites, so we're doing good there. But we're getting ready to
And
work
thankfully
our
we're
way,
somewhere where we kind of know, actually. So.
and we have previous tracks, so that'll help.
Well, the tracks only help if you know where you are.
Oh, well, good point. Yeah.
But we can see out the window, so that's good. And we can always turn the radar on and navigate by that. And I suppose we can go ultra old school and dig out the paper chart.
Just get your coordinates and let's plot them.
Yep, but we're good.
Here's the view out the window as we work our way into the entrance harbor or bay of Tracy and Endicott Arms. And we don't have too much of a view to the other side over there. You can see it's pretty cut out, and I'm not sure if it's a snow or a rain. There's some kind of precip coming down, probably snow. You know, it's the 2nd of April. We can be done with snow, but I guess the weatherman has changed his mind.
Yay! All is not lost. We are not lost. We are in Alaska. We know that much. Actually, we know exactly where we are because we've had our GPS on our main navigation computer wanting to be a little flaky, but now it is picking up 6 satellites. So that looks good. We've got the exact same thing repeated here, 6 satellites. And then we've got Navionics right here working on the iPad.
And every one of them knows where we are.
Every one of them knows where we are, outside of Tracy Arm, the same kind of spot where we thought. So now, because our computer wanted to be a little glitchy, we've got 3 navigation systems up and running. Besides the fact I can see the red and green marker, and we've been here before. So, looking good. Though we've only been here in the summer.
This wintertime stuff is something new.
There, I think if you look way over there, Rose, see the big blue ice? That's going to be a big iceberg.
Yeah, we're not seeing hardly
in the
any.
Usually we see icebergs here in the summer, but we haven't seen any here yet, except for that one way off in the distance.
Oh. This is Holcomb Bay and the entrance to Tracy and Endicott Arm. Endicott is that direction, and it looks like it has, wow, a fair amount of ice. Hopefully we can zoom in on that and show you it's in the distance. And then we work our way around, and here is the red and the green markers for entering Tracy Arm. That's going to get us to the anchorage we're going to get to tonight. And that is looking up Tracy Arm, and the wind's picking up, and it's a little chilly. We're approaching the entrance bar to Tracy Arm, and you can see on here the green and the red buoys. And out the window, there's a green can and a red buoy over that way.
They're both here. That's a good thing. We have been here when one of the buoys is missing, and large icebergs in the summer can ground themselves across this entrance, and occasionally icebergs take out these buoys. So they're not always here, but they are right now.
That's
we're going to split the middle because we're leaving the paravanes in the water. Entering what we've always called for many years, No Name Bay at Tracy Arm. I think that's what most people call it because it appears to have no name.
Tracy Arm Entrance Cove.
Tracy Arm Entrance Cove. Okay, I'm sticking with No Name Bay because that's what. If you say No Name Bay, Tracy Arm, everyone knows what you're talking about.
Coming in at high tide.
40 feet of water. It's one of the shallower anchorages in Southeast Alaska, actually.
And we still have the fish out. So we're very carefully working our way in so we don't have insta-anchor.
Yeah, no insta-anchor.
Meaning the paravanes anchor us.
Hit the bottom. Now, we're in 38 feet of water now. We saw as low as like 28. And the depth gauge would need to show 9 feet for the paravanes to be touching bottom.
So it was all good. We're in Tracy Arm Entrance Cove. We're at anchor again after almost 3 weeks in Juneau.
Man,
wow.
It feels so good to be anchored. So beautiful and relaxing to be in this pristine wilderness by ourselves. I don't know. I wish that there was a way you could all be here with us, but we'd still be by ourselves. How does that work? Film us as close as we can get to that. I wish everybody could enjoy the serenity and beauty of sitting at anchor like this in a bay, just relaxing and gently floating and focused on the here and now, right? There's no internet, there's no TV, there's none of that.
Not much VHF.
No, you can't even pick anything up on the radio.
Yep.
You just look out the window and enjoy all the beauty and the grandeur of everything that's here. It is just so spectacular and really rewarding, I think, to realize we figured out how to do this and got a boat and figured out how to get it here. And but we're at Tracy Arm, and kind of bittersweet is that we're moving on to Wrangell for another really short, easy boat project. But we are at the entrance to Tracy Arm. We are a 3-hour cruise from what I personally think is the most spectacular glaciers in Southeast Alaska. And I would love to spend the day going up tomorrow. But we're going to go to Wrangell take care of our little boat
Our
project
business
we
that
need to do.
Yeah.
And I think we're going to turn right around and come back.
So we'll see.
Take you all up there. But we went up in 2018 on a beautiful sunny day.
Oh my gosh, it was gorgeous.
You can go find that. You can go find that video.
Yeah, now what's interesting or very different is it's very cold and cloudy and almost, I don't know, it just never really got light and bright today. So
No.
it was kind of hard to, we went through snowstorms and then we had.
But it's
So
pretty wild weather today. But I'm fascinated to want to know what's going on up at the glaciers, because at the head of Tracy Arm is two glaciers, the North Sawyer and South Sawyer glaciers. And there's no ice out here in front of Tracy Arm or in the main channel. But you can also, from right here, you're right at the entrance to Endicott Arm that has the Dawes Glacier at the head. And we can see the entrance, and it's full of ice. So I think when we leave here tomorrow, we're going to try to...
There's blue sky.
Well, there's mountain. There's snow-capped mountain peaks right here. Anyway,
holy smokes!
We're going to try to go over by the entrance bar, both at Tracy Arm and Endicott, protected by entrance bars with buoys. At the one spot you can go through. Going to go over by that bar and see if we can get closer to some of the icebergs for you. We can see one through the binoculars that's like
super blue,
like just a deep blue iceberg, and I think it's grounded on the entrance bar at Endicott Arm. So I'm excited to go do that tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll go check it out. On our
Apparently
way out
we're
here.
Easily entertained, right?
Yes, we are.
Now we're just going to relax now. I think have a pizza for dinner.
We're just going to relax a little bit and probably not do too much and get up kind of early. I think we want to do we have a good weather window tomorrow. To do a solid run, probably all the way to Wrangell.
If we do all the way to Wrangell, we'll get there and we'll leave here at 6 a.m. and get there at like 10 p.m. at dark.
Yeah, that might be pushing.
But we'll see. Maybe we'll do that, or we'll go partway down.
We don't know what we're going to do.
We don't know. We don't know where we're going tomorrow. We'll see.
Yep.
As we enjoy the last of the sunset here in Tracy Arm, it's a perfect time to wrap up this video. Thanks for watching, and join us next time as we continue our journey south back towards Wrangell and get to meet up with the Coast Guard who comes and visits Sea Venture. Until next time, wishing you no wind and flat seas.